announce our next sponsor. We have Crave Architectural Designs, and Renee, who is the Director of Marketing and Design, is joining us to share a little bit more about the brand. So welcome, Renee. Thank you so much for being here with us today.
Hey everyone, I'm Renee from Crave, and I'm here today to talk to you a little bit about who we are, what we are, and what we're going to do for you. So Crave is an architectural molding company. We design and we manufacture base moldings, crown moldings, lighting medallions, accent walls, anything to complete your home, your space, whether it's commercial, whether it's an office space, whether it's a hotel, if you're a developer and you're developing a condo building, you're an architect, if you're a builder, a decorator, or just someone that wants to redo their dwelling. Okay, now one thing I want to talk about, and I think we can all agree on, is that coming out of this pandemic and the situation that we've been going through the last 15 months, I think that people are realizing or feeling a newfound love for their home, you know, spending so much time at home. I know myself, I want to come home at the end of the day. I want to be home. I love my home, which is why there's so much construction going on, so many things going up now. You would think, like, how is this possible? Emerging from a pandemic, how are people doing all this work? And I think that what it is people are realizing the importance of their space. And that's where Crave comes in. So I'm just going to tell you a quick story of how we began. So when we were, and this is true, I mean, I'm not just like scripting this and making this up. When we were doing our own home and we were building and doing our own space and we weren't getting stuck on kitchen cabinetry, flooring, walls, that was coming along really nicely. But when it came to the finishing touches, such as the moldings and the decorative walls and all that, we sort of got stuck. We were seeing the typical. We weren't finding anything fresh. Everything was been there, done that. The neighbor has it, and we wanted something different. So a family member of ours teamed up with Crave, and together they have over 30 years of experience. And as I mentioned, we manufacture, we design, we have our own warehouse in New Jersey, we ship worldwide. We also do custom design. So aside from our vast collection, we can design anything for you that you can imagine. So whether you're a decorator and you have a client that's unique and has unique taste, or whether you're just a person that wants something different that you don't see, we'll do that for you. What's amazing about us also is our lead times. Our lead times are super fast, 6, 7, 8 days on something that we already do, on a custom order, maybe a little bit longer. So it's not like you have to plan months and months in advance. We do a lot of large projects as well as small projects. We've done a lot of wedding halls. We've done a lot of commercial spaces. We're in the middle of teaming up with a hotel right now, which I can't talk about, but we're very excited about that. And we also do a lot of high-end homes. But when I say high-end, I don't want you to think, oh, that means a really high price point, not affordable. No, quite the opposite. Our price points are incredible, which is why we're able to do these large projects, because, you know, if our prices were so high, who could afford the quantity? So it's quite obvious that our price points are amazing, which is very appealing. Another thing is about our product. I will tell you about the materials that we use. So a typical molding is going to be made out of a lightweight wood, which is beautiful, and that's what you will see in most homes. The only problem with that is after 6 months or a year, wood tends to contract and expand. So what's going to happen is it's going to come off the wall a little bit, it might split, it might crack, and it will start to bother you. But now our materials are, our moldings are made out of high-end urethane and composite materials. They will not crack, they will not split, they will not come off your walls. They are totally impervious to any weather, okay? Humidity, heat, doesn't matter, which also makes it ideal for being used outdoors. So think of a gazebo, think of an outdoor kitchen by your poolside. Whether you live in LA, whether you live in Miami, Arizona, doesn't matter. That is where Crave comes in, okay? Yes, and this is tried and true, okay? Another thing I wanted to mention to you about us, I don't want to call us mom and pop because that sounds like, you know, small little business. which we're not small, but I like to use the term mom and pop because we build relationships with our clients. We're not just selling you a product. We're not salespeople. We're not middlemen. That's not what I am. That's not what we are. We are here to help you design your space, help you create the place that you want to be in. And so I travel to you, whether by car, by plane. My calendar's full. And if you want to do a Zoom, we can do that. I can send you out samples. I'm here to help. Another thing is response time. Did you ever try dealing with a company and you're chasing them and you're emailing and you're calling and you're getting some nasty secretary and you can't even, find out information or prices or anything or availability, excuse me. So that's what I'm here for. So my cell phone number is on my Instagram page, and I actually do answer the phone. You can text me, you can WhatsApp me, you can email me. We're Crave Arc on Instagram. It's CREVEARC. Now I want to talk to you about our beautiful magazine or lookbook, call it what you want to call it, that I will not take credit for because I did not create it. The genius that did is amazing, and I owe that person a lot because this is like, I'm telling you, it's the book that you will want to keep on your night table, and we can send you out our copy. That's totally fine. So I have that here, and I'm going to show that to you.
Yeah,
and you can also see it online. So it's crevearc.com, CREVEARC.com, and it's easy. Have you ever tried looking something up and you're clicking and so you see a picture, but you can't see pricing or you can't see details? This is amazing. This is informative. It's the kind of thing that you're going to be doing every night when you get into bed and you're, chilling and relaxing. You're going to be looking us up. So this is our Linea collection, which I actually have right here. Okay, and this is a ribbed molding. This is just like a sleek, it's modern, contemporary, call it what you want to call it. It's a little intricate, but not too detailed. And then we have, our Olympia collection, which has a little bit more of a design to it. I mean, the list goes on, okay? I mean, I could go through this book for about an hour, but I want to leave something to the imagination. So you can see here, I put together some wallpapers and flooring and fabrics to show you what our moldings look like in a home, against furniture, against flooring, because design elements, they have to go together. And our collections, put it this way, there's something here for everyone. No one's going to look at our collection and be like, oh, not for me, or no, that's not going to be. You're going to be like, oh, I love that. Oh, no, I love that one. Oh, no, I didn't see that. I love that one. And you're going to be like, oh my gosh, everything's amazing. Because
lots of options, lots of variety. That's amazing.
Yes, and we're constantly adding in new collections. So, you could ask me, what's trending now, right? That's always the question, whether it's in fashion or, the home or design. And I feel like the answer to that is, I think there's been so many changes in home design that nothing is really trending now. I think that the mix is what I've been seeing, and I think that's what's so beautiful about the projects that I've been seeing. You'll see, say, like a beautiful hardwood chevron floor or a herringbone floor with a whitewashed wall and a high ceiling, and you might think, okay, that's going to be all modern, and you look up at the ceiling and you'll see a beautiful intricate molding, and then you'll see a blue clay couch and a little rug. But there's the mix, and that's what I love about doing the design and helping people, and where people get stuck and they're like, I don't know if I want modern, I don't know if I want contemporary. I'm like, you don't have to know. You just mix it up just to give you that warm vibe, that homey feel. There is no more modern, contemporary, antique. I think that today everything is an amazing mix.
You kind of like personal style, kind of, you help people.
Exactly. And that's where Crave comes in. Because the finishing touches are actually the most important things. You can have beautiful walls and beautiful floors, but if you don't have your finishing touches, it's not complete. Do you ever walk into a room or an entryway and look up at the ceiling and see those beautiful, intricate ceilings? So that's Crave. That's where we come in. Or say you're doing something very basic and you're like, okay, well, I don't want to really do anything like that. But everyone needs a base molding. Everyone needs door casings. So we do that as well. So we will come into your home or your space whether you like it or not. You need Crave. Everyone needs Crave.
Can you fly to Vancouver?
I'm sorry?
Can you fly to Vancouver and come to my house?
Absolutely. I'd be so excited to do that. I've never been. So yes, I would love to.
So I would love to know, like, what does the process look like when you're wanting to work with Crave?
Okay, so it's very simple, and that's the key. You want simple. You don't want to be like, oh, today I have to call her, or I have to call him, or I have to deal with that. You want someone that's easy to work with. So the process basically is you may call me or email me and say, hey, Renee, my name is so-and-so. I'm doing such and such project, and I need help, in choosing the elements for whatever. Let me know when you have time. So I would probably call that person back, or maybe I would email them and ask them some questions, what type of space they're doing and what's their vibe, or if they need me to help them, then, I'm going to continue further and go into a little bit deeper of a conversation. Get the big picture. I may say, send me pictures of the space. If it's a raw space, I may say, okay, so then, we'll get into detail. And of course, on the phone. I'm not one of those people that's only via email. I feel like a lot of times with email, you can get some information, but then when you talk to the person and you hear their voice and you hear their personality, you're going to ask them questions in general about their life, and then you're going to know what they're going to want for their dwelling. And I think that's what makes the process so simple and easy and personable. And, I'm in business for 18 years. Like I do real estate also, and I do design, whether it's my own or for friends or for my real estate projects and for Crave and so on and so forth. And anyone that's ever worked with me is always like, wow, we love working with you because I'm fun and we make it fun. Who wants to do a project and make it like a task? It's not a task. This is fun. So that's basically how we would start out the project. And if the client would say, can you come to me? Or, so that's what we would do. If at a certain point, yes, I would come to them, whether they're in New York or New Jersey, or whether I have to get on a plane and come to them. At a certain point, yes, once we're past a certain stage, then I would come to them. Or they may say to me, you know what? I looked at the collection online and I narrowed it down to these three. Can you send me out samples? No problem. I FedEx you overnight. You email me that. I send it out to you. They want pricing. They know how much they need, but if they don't know, I help them figure out how many linear feet. I get you a price by the end of the day. And that's it. You're ready to order? No problem. 6-7 days, the order will be shipped out to you. You need, and if you want to do, like I said, a custom design, okay, so that's a little bit, a little bit more time, and we work together on that. And it's very, very
awesome.
Yes.
Well, thank you so much for coming today. We really appreciate your time. You can learn more about Crave on their Instagram or their website, which we will drop in the chat right now. And you can also visit their booth in our digital expo. So thank you so much, Renee, for coming. I can't wait to see that lookbook. Maybe you can send one out to your friends over here in Canada. We'd love to see it.
Absolutely.
Have a great day, and thanks for joining us.
Thank you so much. Bye. Bye, everyone. Thank you.